Let's go to Teddy in Long Island. Teddy.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Hey, what's up, Teddy?
I have a quick question for you guys. My mom recently came here. She's a permanent resident.
Right.
She have a daughter back home is 18, under 21. Is there a change of law that she can file for her because she's under 21?
She should file for her right now. It's the same laws that's been for years. It's about an 18-month wait, and she should file the I-130 immediately.
Oh, so there was no law change?
Nope.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Very welcome.
That was it?
That was it.
You could have answered Teddy's question a long time ago.
I could have answered it 10 minutes ago,
Yes.
but we were busy shooting the breeze about sharks.
Talking about
Sharks.
being friendly
Being friendly.
and getting cuddled.
Friendly, cuddly
And talking
sharks.
about camel beauty contest.
Camel beauty contests. You said you didn't want to talk about Trump anymore. You said you're tired of Trump. There's got to be other news out there besides Trump. And the other news was the camel beauty contest and the sharks. And by the way, Trump's in Switzerland right now at Davos. You ever been invited to Davos as one of the top global leaders in the world, Squeeze?
Nope.
No, I haven't either.
I've been to Switzerland, though.
I have been to Switzerland too, but I was never invited to this meeting of the richest people in the world. People who run the world, basically. We're
Powerful people.
very, very powerful people.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was told I was invited, but my invitation never reached me.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes, I
Maybe,
was.
maybe that's where I was this morning.
Yes, I was invited 6
Yeah.
weeks after the end of the conference. They said you can come.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. Let's get to the next call.
All right, so we got Roshane in Brooklyn. Roshane.
Hey guys,
Hey,
I
what's
just
up?
want to first commend you guys on the wonderful work
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
Thank you.
You guys are doing an awesome job, man, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Appreciate
lot.
it.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
All right, so my question is, right, I came here when I was 13. I am a DACA recipient. I've been married for 4 years.
Right.
I'm 26 now. I've been married for 4 years, and I have a child. And I just wanted to know if will I be having any issues getting my green card? And
How did you come to the United States?
Legally.
Illegally.
Oh, I have visa. No, legally.
Legally,
Visa
you came
and-
on a visa.
Yes.
Okay, you should be filing an adjustment immediately because we don't even know what's going to happen with DACA
Right,
after March
exactly.
6th.
We were talking about that.
File the adjustment now. You won't have any problem.
Okay. How long do you think it'll take for me to get my green card?
About 9 months.
Okay.
All right, and then because you've been married for 4 years already, you're going to get a permanent green
Yeah.
card. You'll be done with this process one time.
So you should just stay on the line
Yeah,
and let you wrap that up.
hold on one second. Let me help that.
1-800-529-5465.
You know, like I'm sure he's a smart guy. He, went to school here. Seems like a intelligent guy. It's your life. DACA's about to end. You've been here since you were 6 years old. What are you screwing around? Come see me and make sure it's done right.
There you go.
Right?
That's the right thing to do. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. Let's go to the next call.
George in Sandy, Utah.
I think I'm going to have to change these glasses.
Hi.
I think so too. Hi, George. How are you?
Weird.
Good morning.
What's
I'm
happening?
good.
What's going on?
Just want to ask some few questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna. My visa is J1, and I did my academic training after I graduated in June 22nd.
You did you what?
2017?
You talk way too fast. You did a what?
Okay. I did my academic training
Your
on
academic
June
training.
22nd.
Where are you from, George?
I'm originally from the Philippines.
You're from the Philippines.
I was
And
about
you
to
came
say.
here on a student visa or on a J visa?
J visa.
Okay. And you went to school on the J visa?
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of training were you supposed to be getting?
It's a student. I have CVIS. My CVIS was terminated after 5 months of doing my academic training.
Mm-hmm.
And it was terminated because I wasn't able to update my address, and I wasn't able to the school wasn't able to track my academic training, which is supposed to end on June 2018. And
You're out of status now.
Yeah, I'm
What
out
were you
of status
studying?
now.
What were you
I was about to say,
studying?
what,
I was studying music.
Music. All right, and you've been out of status for how long now?
I think 3 months
Okay.
or almost 3 months.
All right, so you still have time to get reinstated. Okay, so hold on one second. You're going to need help. Hold on.
So you
one
can
second.
help him.
Perhaps, yes.
1-800-529-5465. Let's get to another call.
Maria in Brooklyn, New York.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon.
I'm okay. So my question is, if I do my I-130 now, because I'm married to a green card holder, if I do my I-130 now, what will I get? Will I get my, like, a green card? I will have to wait until he becomes
What will she
like
get,
a
Brad?
citizen.
It's it's funny. I've been answering this a lot lately.
Yes, you have.
There's a difference. It's just that you're not. What you're getting is eventually a green card, but it's an absolutely different process being married to a U.S. citizen than being married to a green card holder. It's like going down two different roads. Okay? Let's go down the road of an American citizen. This is what everybody knows. You're married to an American citizen. You came here on a legal visa. You file an adjustment application. You get a work permit. You get a green card. Now let's go down the other road. The other road is you're married to a permanent resident. You file an I-130 only because there's a waiting list for a green card. The I-130, you get a receipt notice back. Oh, I'm on a waiting list for a green card. Eventually, you get an approval back. Oh, I'm approved for my place on the waiting list for a green card. Then in about 18 months from the time you start to the time you finish, what will happen is you're going to get a visa appointment in another country if you're out of status here in America. Now, under the laws that's been around for 25 years, if you go home and you've been out of status for more than a year, you don't come back for a decade. So President Obama put something in what's called a provisional waiver, which we've been talking about for years on this show.
Yep.
And the provisional
And also
waiver,
yesterday.
you do what?
And also yesterday.
And also yesterday, the provisional waiver allows you to do a waiver here to let you be forgiven for staying here illegally. Then you get your waiver, you go home and come back with your green card. It is a process that you go through, and it's a different process than being married to a citizen. Either way, you get a green card. Obviously, being married to a resident takes a little longer.
Okay, but we applied for his citizenship, so it's best to wait until he becomes a citizen.
When is he going to become a citizen?
We did the application. They sent back a receipt, just the receipt he got. He didn't get the appointment for fingerprint or anything.
All right, well, is there any reason why he won't become a citizen? Does he have anything in his background that would prevent him from not becoming a citizen?
Nothing.
There is.
No, there's nothing.
There's nothing. All right. Yeah, I mean, you can wait for him to become a citizen and then adjust your status here. I'm always of the belief that there's never a guarantee he ever going to become a citizen. You should file an I-130. Doesn't hurt. But that's my 2 cents.
And it doesn't take any. How long does it take, like, to do the I-130?
About a few hours to fill out the forms and mail it in.
Oh no, the period, like, to get back a response and everything.
You'll get a response back in a few weeks, but again, you're getting a receipt notice. You're getting put on a waiting list for one process. When he becomes a citizen, you take that I-130. You do a different process. It's like you jump to a different road and you get to the front of the line.
Be a good idea for her to
But it's a
actually have
good
you do
idea
that.
to hold on. I think that's what it is.
1-800-529-5465. Wonderful background noise there.
Yeah, my
There
ears
was-
hurt me.
Yeah,
Your
beautiful.
ears hurt you from that?
Oh, yeah.
Background
That's
noise?
the reason why I always leave the earpiece out, but Jill doesn't like it when
No, because it's not as professional looking.
Oh, it's not professional to leave
Not-
the earpiece out.
It is not. Yes, it is. Not
professional to go
professional.
deaf, though, right?
It is professional to go deaf. Yeah, because she can't talk to you then. I mean, obviously that would be the reasons why.
Just go deaf.
Just go deaf. You know, let me.
You have tinnitus, right?
Let me. I know you do because you used to listen to the speakers very loud in the studio for 25 years.
No, I always have the headphones on my head.
The headphones on
For
your head.
life.
For life.
Literally.
That's right. You
Right.
lived with headphones on your head.
Right. I'm surprised my head is not shaped like headphones sunken in it. You know.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised I still hear you.
I'm surprised.
What?
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 What are you surprised about?
I can't hear you. 1-800-LAWLINK, 1-800-529-5. People must be saying these two idiots.
Yes.
1-800-LAWLINK. Let's get to the next call.
Joy in Haledon, New Jersey.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Bernstein.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
I'm okay. I'd like to ask a question.
Yes.
I have a friend of mine. Her mom filed for her, and I'd like to know how long does it take for the mother to file for her daughter to get through?
Is the daughter over or under 21?
She's over 21.
About 6 years, 7 years. About 6 or 7 years.
Oh, I thought that, and she's a doctor. Is there any way that she can get?
No, doctors don't get any special treatment to bring their children over any faster. But maybe there's other options. You know,
that's what I was trying to figure out, if there's an option.
Maybe, I don't know. She would need to have a consultation. But, you know, just like you and everybody else out there, it's this fake news about chain migration. There's no chain migration. The migration of one family member to the next is a decade. Is sometimes, depending on who it is, could be a generation. Generations. So the chain migration of one person comes and then all of a sudden in 6 months they're all coming is a fallacy. And then the people are like, oh, we don't want this chain migration because they're all going to take our job. Worry about your job in 10 years when they show up. You know, I mean, come on. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But I could come in and speak if they could find another option for her.
No, you can't. Of course you can.
Hold on one second. All right.
Alden, New Jersey. Did you know about that place?
Halladin, New Jersey? No, I don't. There's a lot of places I don't know about, Squeeze.
I'm learning about a lot of places on the show.
There's somebody here from Bronx, New York by the name of Troy. You know that place?
Bronx?
Bronx.
What?
The Bronx.
What?
The Bronx.
What?
The Bronx.
Hello.
What's
Bronx,
up?
New York. How you doing?
Hey, good afternoon.
What's up, Troy?
What's up, brother?
Well, I know you guys don't give fake news, so give me the real answer. Check this out. A person with a green card, how long before they can file for a brother or a sister? How long that process take?
A person with a green card will wait for the rest of their life to file for a brother or sister. You can only file for brothers. You can only file until you're a citizen. And then at that point, it's about 15 years right now.
Okay. The citizenship thing, how long is that?
The citizenship thing.
The citizenship thing.
What are we talking about in terms of the thing? In terms of you're eligible to file for your citizenship. You want to know how long it's going to take, or you just got your green card and you want to know when to file for your citizenship? What's the question?
Well, I have it like 2 years now, so I want to know.
How did you get your green card?
Through marriage.
Okay, you still with your wife?
Yes.
You live together. You file joint tax returns and everything.
Yes.
What month and year? Do you know what month and year you got your green card?
I got it in October of 2015.
Okay, so assuming you and your wife are together, it's a bona fide marriage, you're living together, and everything is good and legit with the two of you. You got it in October 2015, so you can file 90 days before October of 2018, which would be sometime in August this year.
Okay, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Guys.
You're very welcome.
All right, thanks a lot. 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK.
And by the way, we want everybody right now, we're at 200 viewers right now. I'd like everybody to please share. Let's get up to at least 250 today, Squeeze. Do you think we can do that?
I'll be very honest with you.
Do you think we can do that? You don't think we can?
No. Here's what
What's the honesty, Squeeze?
I'm going to be very
honest. Be honest here.
You know, this morning I deliberately stayed off the show to see if we'd hit 300.
And it didn't happen.
So unfortunately, I had to come back.
Unfortunately,
I had to come back.
I was tempted. You could do polls now on Facebook. And I was tempted to ask the morning, Brad Squad and Team Squeeze to ask.
Let's not start polling.
Ask social media guru to poll to see.
Because if I start polling,
I'll be kicked off my own show.
Believe me.
I was going to ask.
I could ask some very interesting questions.
I was going to ask social media guru to ask, who do you like better hosting the show, Squeeze or Invisible Squeeze?
Don't let me sick Team Squeeze on you.
By the way, we can right now leave your messages on. We're live on YouTube.
Oh, finally.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It only took 2 years, right?
It took 2 years. We're also live on Facebook.
Right.
So you can leave your questions on either place, and we will be answering them in about...
You got out of the YouTube jail?
Yes. We'll see.
All right.
All right. So let's go to Sandra, also in the Bronx. Sandra.
Sandy, what's up?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Sandra.
How are you, Sandra?
What's up, Sandra?
I have a question for you. I got married in 2014. And I went for my interview. Everything went well, except at the end of the interview, the interviewer said I had an order of removal, but which I didn't know of because I was married way back in 2003, and that was wasn't working out, so I had a divorce. But didn't get married until 2014. And after the interview, he said I had a removal, which I didn't know about. But then my lawyer said she didn't know, which I didn't know. So the lawyer said she had to file for removal, which they did. But I haven't heard anything from them since. And they took my passport. Is that okay?
No, nothing is okay here. First of all, you're lucky you did this during Obama administration, not Trump administration, because if you went in and didn't know you had an order of removal, they would have held you right there and deported you. Removal means you're deported. Yours a warrant out for your arrest. Now, if you didn't know about your removal hearing, you should be making what's called a motion to reopen the in absentia order. There was a removal hearing. You didn't show up to it. Why didn't you show up to it? You didn't know about it. It's not very fair if you didn't know when and where to show up to defend yourself in a deportation hearing. So you make a motion to reopen, say my rights were violated. That's a constitutional law violation.
Right.
You can't, what is this, a kangaroo court? You could order me deported and not tell me when and where to show up to defend myself? It's not fair. And under the Constitution, it's unlawful. So that's what has to happen. Now, if your lawyer has filed a motion to reopen in an absentia order based on a constitutional law violation, and this has been going on since 2014, and the government's holding your passport, guess what? They're looking to deport you. I don't know what's going on here, but there's a lot more than what you're saying to me. I would be extraordinarily, not worried, extraordinarily worried. And I would not be sitting around waiting for ICE to come knock on your door, which is going to happen. I would be coming to see me immediately.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.